Hello, welcome to another Margot tutorial series. In this particular series, I'll be taking you through how to make this luxurious shower gel. I'm so excited, this luxurious shower gel. As you can see how it's glittering, how beautiful it is. It will work wonders. We talked about exfoliating shower gel. Now this is a shower gel that is for having your bath. The whole members of the family can use it. I tagged it luxurious because I said in the intro video, you can check the link for the intro video. I tagged it. I said something inside the intro video telling you that I'll be talking about videos that will talk about a cost efficient or cost effective kind of product, something that is cost. We are thinking about the cost. We'll be talking about a soap that we are putting into consideration the cost. Also, we'll be talking about luxurious aspect of those kind of soaps. Luxurious in the sense that you will put ingredients, you put materials that may be sound inexpensive. Do you understand what I mean? They are expensive because they are qualitative. They are expensive because it's not just for everybody. Now, what I mean by luxurious is that this is having wonderful products inside it. Wonderful, will I call it chemicals? No. Wonderful organic ingredients inside this production. And believe me, within few weeks of using this shower gel, you will probably come back to the comment section and tell me that wow, the luxurious shower gel was wow. Now, if you are interested in anything in just what I've said, if you are interested in making something like this or knowing exactly how, probably for your personal use or for sales or for business purposes, it's time for you to come along with me. Let's go. Welcome back. Now we're about to start the production, but before we talk about the production proper, the production process, I would like to take you through some of the things we'll be using. This is our soap base. We'll be using soap base. This soap base that we'll be using is 1 kg, but some people could refer to it as 1 liter because usually whatever is in liter, whatever is liquid, we refer to it as liter. But when we talk about soap base, they are very thick. So sometimes in my place of business, I refer to some of the content that are thick like this. We use kg to measure for sale because sometimes like silicate and some other thick component like this, when you want to sell them, you have to measure them in kg. So we'll be using 1 kg of our soap base. You can see it doesn't have any scent or any smell. It's unscented. Let me use that word, unscented soap base. Now also we will be making use of our jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is very good. Jojoba oil, we're making use of our rose hip oil. I'm making choice of this rose hip oil and jojoba oil. I love these two oils, and especially because you can use it for children as well, and some and adults too can use it. So I'm making this shower gel, and I said earlier the whole family can use the shower gel. Therefore, I decided to use my jojoba and my rose hip oil. Also, we'll be making use of beauty series oil and Style Clear serum. Style Clear, as we all know, and beauty series oil, they are major ingredients when it comes to glowing skin. They work wonders on our skin. Now, for my personal use, I've already poured in the Style Clear oil. The Style Clear serum is in bottle form. So for it not to be too fragile, or let me not make mistake break it, I poured it inside here with my beauty series oil, so that I can easily measure the meal or whatever I want whenever I want to use it. So you can do the same, and you can measure your Style Clear serum and your beauty series oil separately. That's to do with your choice. Also, we'll be making use of this sterilizing agent. The sterilizing agent, you can see, that's a glittery look. It's always added when you are making luxurious product. Like K Brothers soap. There's one K Brothers soap that when you buy it in the market inside a jar like this, even though it's having a golden color, it will be glittering. You can see this. Yes, sterilizing agent is responsible for that glitter you see inside that such soaps. Also, we'll be making use of our fragrance. Yes, I told you that the soap base is unscented, so we'll be adding fragrance of your choice. I may decide to be using lemon or cool breeze or blue ocean, whatever. Maybe you have been into this and you have preference for a particular fragrance. Just choose that particular fragrance you like and use it for this production. And if you don't, when you get to the store, maybe we're about to sell, we usually give them the opportunity. Make your choice, check around and smell the different ones for those that are interested in smelling, so that they'll be able to make the choice of the particular fragrance they like. Also, we're making use of our preservative. I usually like to use Jamal Plus. I use this so well and it has been very effective for me. So we'll be using our Jamal Plus just a little. You can see it's remaining inside that. Also, we'll be making use of our beauty serum, of our skin free milk rather. You can see the skin free milk is almost gone. We'll be making use of this skin free milk. Also, we'll be making use of our glycerin. Glycerin is an humectant. It draws water from the atmosphere into our skin. So this particular luxurious shower gel I'm making will be very good for people that has dry skin. You know, if you will not have issues because we are adding this glycerin into the product. Also, we'll be adding our more berry powder. This is more berry powder. I poured it in here for convenience sake, and this is the pink more berry powder. There's another one that is purple in color, but I chose to use pink. You can use the purple one as well. The only difference is that the end product we have a slightly different color from this one, but doesn't have any negative effect. It's still going to do the same work. Also, I'll be making use of my Kojic Deep powder. This is Kojic Deep powder. I'll be making use of this Kojic Deep powder. Sorry about the noise. Making use of this Kojic Deep powder, and as we'll be making use of the Kojic Deep powder, I hope you will enjoy the production. Now, as we have been able to go through the ingredients, I would like to dive straight into the pre-production process. I mean, when I talk about pre-production process, for some of us that have been able to watch the multi-purpose liquid soap or the exfoliating shower gel, you understand what I mean by pre-production process. Pre-production process, I'm talking about doing some mix-up that will now be combining together to make the main production. So let's go straight into the pre-production process. So now, our pre-production process. For the pre-production process, I said I was going to use kojic acid, kojic dip. So the kojic dip is a more potent form of. So I already measured the jojoba oil and the rosehip oil here. So I'll be adding in my kojic dip powder. I said it earlier that kojic dip does not dissolve in water. It only dissolves in oil. So I hope you can see this. This is my kojic dip powder. I'm trying to measure 1 tablespoon of my kojic dip powder. This is the 2nd tablespoon of my kojic dip powder. Then I'll be stirring it vigorously. I'll be mixing it well. We are still in the pre-production process. We have to make this ready so that we will be able to do the proper production. We have to make this ready. Pre-production process is what you do before the main production. If I want to cook my soup, for instance, I will probably need to go to the market, buy the ingredients, and probably grind the pepper. I want to make vegetable soup, for instance. I need to cut the vegetable. I need to get it ready. You know, I want to make fried chicken or fish. I need to probably garnish it before the time that I'm ready to. So that is what we are doing now. We are preparing what we are going to use for the pre-production program. So you can see it. You can see that the kojic dip has totally dissolved. So we put this aside. Then I'll be mixing my more berry powder. I will also be using 2 tablespoons of my more berry powder. This is 1 mulberry powder. Very good for anything that has to do with children. You can use it because I said that the whole family can use this. That is why I made some of the choices I made for this production. This is mulberry powder. Mulberry powder. This is the pink mulberry powder. I'm using 4 of these. So if this is half tablespoon, it means that for this production we are using 2 tablespoons of mulberry powder. 2 tablespoons of mulberry powder. Very good on skin, and it comes in pink or purple color. You can use any one of your choice. Now I'll be adding water to dissolve my mulberry powder. You can see this is a measuring cup. I'm measuring just 100 ml of water to dissolve my mulberry powder. Just 100 ml of water to dissolve my mulberry powder. You mix, you dissolve, you add the water and stir it rigorously. I'm dissolving my mulberry powder. Mulberry mixes easily in water. I guess it's because I've used this spoon to measure the oil. It's having an effect. Otherwise, mulberry mixes very smoothly. So I advise you use different measurement spoon. My mistake, pardon me for that. It mixes easily inside the water. So you can see when you add water to oil, it gives you this kind of formulation. It's like it begins to float, and it's double work. I have to start doing something like this to dissolve the mulberry. So you use 2 different measuring spoons so that you don't have to suffer this. So we have to dissolve it thoroughly. The mulberry powder, we're almost done with that. So you dissolve the mulberry powder. You know, I made a video earlier, the exfoliating shower gel, and you will see that the outcome of the color of the exfoliating shower gel was chocolate in color. Also, this luxurious shower gel we are making now, the color will be coming out from this pink color of mulberry. If we are using the purple, we'll also be getting the color from that. So for me, except in rare cases, I prefer to use the color. I prefer to get natural colors. That means that the whatever components I'm putting inside the shower gel will be the one to give me the color of that shower gel. I will get whatever color I made of the shower gel from the things I added. So you can see that this is somehow pink in color. So by the time we are done, it's going to be lighter than this pink color we are seeing. However, if you want a deeper shade, different from this that I've done, you can decide to use the purple mulberry to give you the same result. And in case you are a lover of color, you want something that is really pink. Female loves pink. Maybe you want something that is going to have this shade of pink. Yes, you can add your color. You have colors out there. Add your pink color to give you that luxurious look. Okay, now we have completely dissolved our mulberry powder, and we have completely dissolved our kojic acid. So I can boldly say that the pre-production process is over. Now we are going. I didn't finish using the water. I used just 15 ml. So we are going into we'll soon be going into the production proper. However, this water that I measured 100 ml, I didn't finish. I may eventually finish it when I'm doing the production proper. Don't make mistake. The thickness of your shower gel is dependent on you. Somebody may want a lighter shower gel, another person may want a thicker shower gel. Also, the thicker it is, the more expensive it will be, because by the time we add all these components and we calculate the amount of money we have spent on each of the things, that implies that will be the calculation both on the container, both on the product itself. But when you add water and it's lighter in the product is lighter, then you can be rest assured that you have a cheaper product, because water increases the volume and that gives you more money. But I remember saying that this is luxurious. It's meant for special people special people like me, special people like you. Some of you may decide to use it at home in your homes, and some may decide to sell it to friends, sell it in the offices, sell it in even the market, sell it in your organic store. We have customers that come in, buy some of these things one. Some other people may decide not to use jojoba oil and rosehip oil. Another person may decide not to use cream female that I'm about to use. But the purpose of this video is to give you a broad knowledge that you can use essential oils. Particular purpose of that soap, that luxurious soap, for whoever you are giving to, will determine the essential oil of your choice that you'll be using. Particular oil, like I'm using BT series oil, is very good for glowing and stuff like that, will determine if you are using BT series oil, or you are using Styclare serum, or you are using any of the two. But those things that you may not be able to change, that they are not dependent on your choice, will be something like this soap base. For you to make a shower gel, you definitely need the soap base. So let's dive straight into the production proper. So we are now going into the production proper. Don't forget, this is my soap base, and I said 1 kg of my soap base. I'm turning it into my bowl. 1 kg of my soap base. I'm turning it into my bowl. Base comes very thick. It comes very thick. Any of these components we are using, the soap base, the fragrance, the glycerin, the beauty series oil, they are all available at our store. Should, in case you are interested, you can DM us, you can send us messages. Distance is not a barrier. We also sell the finished products. I made this luxurious shower gel. If you are interested in buying the luxurious shower gel, maybe you don't have enough time to make it and you want to have this luxurious skin, yes, you can contact us. Now, before I do the mixing, I'll be adding all those things into this mixture. I've added my 1 kg of soap base into this bowl. Now, I'll be adding my kojic dip. This is my kojic dip. Dissolved kojic dip. I just added my kojic dip. Thereafter, I'll be adding my mulberry powder. We have dissolved this thing. We have already done the dissolving. I have dissolved all this. I just added my mulberry powder. We have already dissolved it during the production process. I told you I may be adding the water. I'm trying to make sure that I remove every little bit of my mulberry powder. You can see the color. It's giving us a light shade of pink. A pink light shade. I told you earlier that it's by choice. You put in what you want by choice. Now I'll be adding my skin-free milk. Skin-free milk. Skin-free milk is usually for professional use, and you should make sure you are buying the original. You will see skin-free milk engraved on the bottle of the original skin-free milk. Now I'm measuring 1 bottle cover of this skin-free milk into this solution. You know, we said it's going to be luxurious, so we're adding 1 bottle cover of the skin-free milk. It will do your skin a lot of good. Maybe you have had issues, maybe your complexion, because of the stress, and you're already dimming, your complexion is not as bright as it should be. Yes, that 1 cover will do a lot of good to your skin. Also, we'll be adding our beauty series oil, as well as our Styclare serum. I told you earlier, I poured in the Styclare serum, not even Styclare oil, and the serum into this bottle, and added my beauty series oil so that I can keep it well. I will not have the issue of mistakenly breaking the bottle. Now, I'll be using my spoon. We have tablespoon, measuring it inside product. If we are using any other oil that is not a ready-made oil, we need to dissolve this oil inside there's something we call Texapon. If you watch the multi-purpose liquid soap, and check the link up here. The multi-purpose liquid soap, if you watch that video, you will see that we made use of Texapon. Texapon is a solvent as well as a foaming agent. It serves different purpose in different products. Texapon serves as a foaming agent in multi-purpose liquid soap or any other type of soap, and Texapon serves as a solvent when we are making disinfectant like Dettol and stuffs. Now, I said if we are using any other oil that is not a ready-made product like beauty series oil or clear serum, you will need to pour in your oil into a container like this. You will need to add little Texapon. Texapon looks like tapioca. It's very, very soft, like it's white and transparent. You will need to mix the oil with your Texapon. Mix it thoroughly, and you will have done that in the production process before you add it this way I just did, so that it's going to give the luxurious soup a wonderful texture. If you add more than this measurement of half tablespoon that I've added, maybe because you want to feel it more luxurious, maybe because you want it to serve some purpose. Some people may decide to do this maybe for somebody that you know that there's rashi, there's somebody that has rashes in that family, and maybe adding neem oil. Then some other people that is adding neem oil may decide to increase the skin free milk. You understand? Now, if you add oil this way and it's more than this little measurement that we have added, it will make the luxurious shower gel, it will make it a little bit watery. So one, if your shower gel is still very thick and you are adding this way, when you realize that it's like the shower gel become a little lighter, you should understand why. It is because you have added this oil naked. I mean, you have not dissolved it with Texapon. You have not taken it away from that state of oil, so that it will be able to be compatible with the solution that is made of water. I said no chemistry. So I'm just trying to explain. You have to dissolve the oil in Texapon to remove it from a particular state that will make it flow well in the shower gel. Now, after we have added our oil, we'll be adding our fragrance. But before I add the fragrance, I would like to add sterilizing agent. Now, the sterilizing agent, like I said, it beautifies the shower gel. It's very expensive. It's not cheap at all. But for those people that like luxurious products, this will add value to this product. It will add value to this product. It will drive it down. It will drive it down the road. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of my sterilizing agent. You can decide to add 3. You can decide to add 4. You can decide to add 1. It all depends on the outcome, the outcome you are visualizing for the product. I'm trying to mix it now. Now, I'll be adding in my glycerin, 2 tablespoons as well. Glycerin, like I said earlier in the intro, that is an humectant. So for people that has dry skin, when you use this, you love your skin, because in a couple of days you start seeing difference, because it will draw water from the atmosphere to your skin, and it will make your body not to be as dry as it used to be before you started using this product. And I want to then I'll be adding my fragrance. You know, fragrance is very important because we use the soap base that had no fragrance. So we're adding our fragrance. I said it earlier, the fragrance of your choice. Any particular smell you like, that should be your choice when you are talking about fragrance. If you are adding a lot of fragrance, as on fragrance lovers, you can decide to add the fragrance with the essential oil together to dissolve everything inside the Texapon, like I said earlier. If you are peradventure not using kojic dip and you are maybe using kojic acid, I'm trying to explain so that you understand that you can have alternatives. You cannot just 100% stick to everything that I've used, and so maybe you went to a store and they don't have kojic acid, they don't have kojic dip, and they're telling you there's kojic acid. Yes, you can use the kojic acid. You just need to double the measurements if you are using kojic acid. And kojic acid is water soluble. So if you are supposed to use kojic acid, it means that the jojoba oil, the rose hip oil, our beauty series that we combine with our style clear, you will put them inside the measurement or inside the container, or the measurement you want to use. You will add maybe 10 gram of Texapon. You will mix it thoroughly. Mix it thoroughly. You will do that in the pre-production process. Then you will pour it into your solution so that there will be no reaction, there will be no separation. You have brought the oil, you have taken it away from its original state and brought it to a compatible state, a state at which it will blend well with the shower gel. Now we are adding our preservative. Preservative is usually 1% of a production you are into, for those of us that are into organic production. So it's just a little. And anything you are adding water into, you must add preservative. You cannot just, except maybe you know the period you are going to be using this is just like 1 meal or 2 meal. Except the period you are going to be using it is not long. Like this 1 liter that I did now, will probably last me and my family maybe a week. You understand? So if you are doing something this small, then and you decide not to add preservative, you are still good to go. But for those of you that would like to probably sell this and probably give it out to some people that you may not be able to tell how long it will stay with them, or how long they will finish, or how big that family that you are dashing it out is or selling it out is, I would advise to preserve it so that there will be no issue. You know, we are combining so many things together. So when you add preservative, you make that product remain in that state you left it. You will meet it at that same state for a very long period of time. Now we are trying to round up. You can see the product, you can see it from your screen, you can see the resemblance with this. Now take notes, when you finish making a product like this, after a few days there will be difference in the color. There will be slight difference in the color that you ended up with at the day of production and few days after. So when you make that production and you look at this production and you feel that I think I like this color, I don't want it to be lighter than this, then you better add a little more color, or you increase your mulberry so that the color will be a little bit deeper than this. Because by the time it's deeper than this, after a few days you'll be having something shade, a 1 shade back of that particular color. So I hope you understand that. Now our luxurious shower gel is made. Exactly what I've explained here is the way I did this. You can see it, you can see, I hope you can see this. You can see how glittery this is. You understand? It's not just glittery. There are some products out there that you will see them, they will be looking so presentable, but by the time you use them, you will not really be able to see that this is what I've done. But these products will work wonders on your skin. It will give you a brighter look after a week or two. And you can see you can even Google the importance of jojoba, of rosehip oil. This can be used by every member of the family, not just the mother or the father, not just the aunties, even the children in the home. We can all use this as a whole family together. Now, Beauty Series oil, Style Clear oil are not so cheap, and that is why my choice of oil in this particular video relates to the name and to the name and oil I call it, saying it's a luxurious shower gel. You understand? So when you want to buy, expect to buy it. Don't expect it to be cheap. So you understand the caliber of people that want to buy, and that was why I said in the intro video that when you make this kind, when we are talking about soap, I told you we were going to be talking about so many kinds of soap. Yes, when you enter into a store, you see a particular soap this price, you see another soap this price, you get another soap that price. That is to tell you that the components by the producers differ. It's not the same price you meet all the soap. Why some are truthful, some are not. But let's talk about those ones that are truthful. When you see different prices in or soap that are putting what they have written on their label and works the way they work, you will know that so many things have been combined together and a lot of calculation has gone into that, so that the product will give us a good result. So if we're expecting the product to give us a good result, whereas we believe that our viewers, there are some people that just want to sell low key, they don't want something that will be too high. Also, there are other viewers that want something luxurious, something elaborate, something wonderful, something that yes, they can look back and say, look at what I'm using, or look at what I'm selling. You understand? And that is why we came up with this. Now, if you are new here and you are probably not subscribed, I guess you enjoyed this video. I would like you to look down below and press the subscribe button. I would like you to give us a thumb up, yes, if you enjoyed this video. I will, when you subscribe, when we drop other videos, you'll be receiving messages on your phone so that you'll be able to know that another video video is dropped. Also, if you are interested in anything skincare, if you are interested in producing those household things you use in your house, whether you want to use in your houses, whether you want to use it for your own personal use, maybe you want to sell it, maybe you own a school, you want to produce for schools or offices, name it. Yes, this is the right place to be. So I would advise that you subscribe, press the subscribe button right away, because some people enjoy your video, they like what you have, the content you have shared, but by maybe they are carried away, they forget to subscribe. And that is why I'm saying, before we round up this video, press that red button and subscribe to this channel. And I can promise you all the way, you are going to be enjoying the content as we drop new videos each week. You'll be enjoying yourself, and you'll be able to produce some. In fact, there are some that you may not have enough time to produce. At least you will understand the component of some things that you want to buy. You will understand the importance of some things that are going to apply on your skin. And as time goes on, you will have a better understanding of all these skincare products. Now, I like to mix this together. You can decide to do this. Isn't this wonderful? Look at how fluffy it is. And it will be foaming, it will foam well, it will lather well. You will not have issues with it lathering. So for those of us that intend to use it too, I would advise we use this kind of cover. There's a particular color they call open up, so that it can easily be plugged together by the children. And some other people may decide to use this cover. We're also going to be talking about packaging on this channel. When we make products like this, for those that are interested in selling, they can decide to package it in different ways. There are some luxurious packaging, and there are some that they are not so luxurious, but they are in between, and there are some that they are not even there at all. We'll mention all those ones, and every category of viewers will be able to pick whichever one that interests them. Now, videos are coming up. We'll be talking about this soap base that we use for this production. Can also be produced for those of us that are into production, or those of us that are having stores or shop. You can produce this by yourself and sell to other customers at reasonable prices. So coming up, we'll be talking about how do we make this soap base, so that you can make the soap base by yourself. You can be sure of every component that is coming into this product. Now, several other videos. If there's any video you have in mind, you have been bothered about a particular skin issue, and you think that, oh, how do I do this? What do I do about this particular skin issue? You can ask me questions in the comment below, and I'll be right here to give you answers. The ones that I have an idea, those ones that I do, I will tell you maybe this is what you're supposed to do, or this is what I have an idea. Also, we're talking about some products like our honey, like our shea butter, like our coconut oil, both the cold and the hot press. So many things to view. There are so many things. We will talk about them in details. When you talk about shea butter, why should I use shea butter? What does shea butter introduce or add to my skin? What value does it add to me? Then why should I use coconut oil? Should I use the cold press? Should I use the hot press? So many things. Essential oils that are beneficial. Those ones for the face, those ones for the skin. I can't even continue to mention it all. But what is important is that subscribe to this channel, like the videos, and share. You can give it as a gift to your loved ones. And believe me, you won't regret to give it. See you.